These three precious little girls died in a boat crash this past week in Miami during a sailing camp. This was after the sailboat they were in crashed into a huge barge. The last one to tragically pass away has been identified as 10-year-old Arielle Bucum. She's pictured here on the left. She died alongside 13-year-old Erin Coe, who is pictured here in the center, and 7-year-old Mila Yankovic, who is pictured on the right. This was after their Miami Youth Sailing Foundation summer camp boat collided with a 60-foot barge. This was at around 11 a.m. this past Monday in Biscayne Bay. According to reports, the last one to pass away, Arielle, was one of the victims who was critically injured and in the hospital, but she ended up dying just a few days later. News of the third victim's death comes just a few days after the boat captain's toxicology reports came back in, and they were indeed negative. This was confirmed Friday. It was said alcohol and drug testing was completed for both people on board the tug and the barge, as well as the operator of the sailboat. All results were indeed negative. It was just a tragic accident. Both Erin and Mila died from accidental drowning, according to the Miami-Dade Medical Examiner's report, and Arielle's cause of death is still under investigation for now. Reportedly, the three little girls were among 5 children on board the sailboat that sunk. They also had a 19-year-old camp counselor that was with them at the time of the crash. Both Erin and Mila were pronounced deceased while they were on their way to a local trauma center. Then Arielle and another 8-year-old child were taken to the hospital in critical condition. It's not known, though, how that 8-year-old child is doing at this time. There was another 12-year-old child who walked away unharmed, and so did the camp counselor, who has not yet been identified. According to reports, the sailboat they were on was part of Miami Yacht Club's youth sailing program. However, since the incident, it was said the program has been suspended, and that's while authorities complete an investigation. The U.S. Coast Guard said the barge they struck was reportedly supporting construction work in the Miami Beach area at the time, or before the crash. A witness who was at the scene reportedly told news outlets that a crane on the barge completely destroyed the sailboat. It was said the boat just completely went under, and they then heard a little girl yelling for help under a crane. So tragic. It was further said all of the little girls went flying in the aftermath of the crash. Authorities also said they will be questioning the captain of the barge, as they noted that the area was supposed to be safe for sailing at the time. It has also been said, though, that the 19-year-old instructor would have had no chance of evading the barge in the bay that day, and that it would have been impossible to turn the sailboat around quickly that day, as there was almost no wind. The agency does believe that all of the little girls were wearing life jackets at the time of the incident, and that's based on interviews throughout the investigation. This is beyond tragic, and my prayers go out to all of these precious little girls' loved ones and to the victim that's in the hospital. I pray that she heals quickly and fully. It's terrifying to think that something like this can happen. For more content, make sure you follow and subscribe if you're over on YouTube.